So we're going to be looking at Actividad 8 on page 254, página 254. So if you look at your syllabus, this is our last week of lessons. Yay! So, like usual, why don't you look at the vocabulary words on page 268, look over them, and then come back to this lesson. So we're going to be looking at Actividad 8. We're not going to do Actividad 9. And we'll look at adjectives on page 255. So what I'd like for you to do is work on this. You're going to have to match the dialogue. They're having a dialogue here, and so you're going to have to match these together. And what I want you to do is I'm going to read the directions, and then after that, pause this video and you try to match them up on your own, and then come back to this video and I'll tell you what the answers are and see if you got them correct. So right here it says, en el restaurante, at the restaurant, con otro or otra estudiante, lee la conversación entre un camarero y dos jóvenes. Empareja lo que dice el camarero con lo que contestan los jóvenes para crear la conversación. So, with another student, read the conversation between a waiter and two young people. Match what the waiter says with the answer that the youth give to create the conversation. Okay, so why don't you pause the video, stop it right now, that way you can match them up and then come back, that way you can see if you guessed correctly. So for number 1 it says, buenas noches, ¿qué desean de bebida? Good evening, what would you like to drink? Number 2 says, ¿qué desea pedir de plato principal? What would you like to ask for your main dish? Number 3, ay señor, le falta el cuchillo, ¿no? Oh, mister, you need a knife, right? ¿Le gusta la sopa? Do you like soup? Señorita, ¿qué desea usted de postre? Miss, what would you like for dessert? Señor, ¿le traigo otra bebida? Sir, should I bring you another drink? ¿Desean ustedes algo más? Would you all like something else? Gracias por venir a nuestro restaurante. Thank you for coming to our restaurant. And the answers that the youth give, sí, está deliciosa. Qué rica. Yes, it's delicious. It's delicious. Or it's, what's the other word? It's delicious, it's tasty. No, solo la cuenta, por favor. No, just the bill, please. Quisiera el arroz con pollo, por favor. I would like the rice with chicken, please. De nada, you're welcome. Hasta luego, goodbye. Un helado, por favor. An ice cream, please. Sí, me trae uno, por favor. Yes, could you bring me one, please? Para mí, un refresco y para la señorita, un té helado. For me, a soft drink, and for the miss, an iced tea. Sí, por favor, tengo mucha sed. Yes, please, I'm very thirsty. Okay, so number 1, you should have gotten G. For number 2, the answer is C. For number 3, F. Número 4, A. Número 5, E. Número 6, H. Número 7, B. Y número 8, D. Okay, and now if we look at adjectives ending in ísimo. Muy plus an adjective can be expressed in another way by adding the correct form of ísimo to the adjective. The ísimo ending conveys the idea of extremely. So this is a really neat thing in Spanish. We use diminutives like we talked about before. For example, in English, you can say for pig, sometimes we say piglet, or book, we say booklet. In Spanish, they use diminutives. We use diminutives a lot, diminutives, because it's more endearing. And so, but we also use this ending to show like they say here, extremely. So instead of saying, you can say this either way. So you can say un chico muy guapo, a very handsome boy, or you can say un chico guapísimo, an extremely handsome boy. Or a very difficult class, you can say a super difficult class, an extremely difficult class. Adjectives that end in ko or ga have a spelling change to QU. The O or A is dropped. So right here they give you an example that this right here is dropped and it's replaced by Q, U, and then ísimo right here. Unos pasteles muy ricos. You can say some very delicious cakes or tasty cakes. You can say some super delicious cakes or extremely tasty cakes. Try it out. Rework the following phrases using the correct ísimo form. So let's look at this one. Un perro muy perezoso. How would we change this word to have the ending ísimo? So what would we take off? Just by looking at these right here, we're going to take off the, starting with the O, the A, the A, and the A here. So right here is where we're going to add the ísimo ending. So un perro muy perezo. We're going to take out the O and add ísimo. Un perro muy perezosísimo. Dos libros muy interesantísimos. Una clase muy aburridísima. And how would you say this one? Unas chicas muy, we're going to take out the AS. Unas chicas muy simpáticas. How would you say that? Oh, this one has the ending of the CA right here, the CA. So what does it say here to take out the CA? So we're going to take out the CAS and we're going to add the QU. So that's going to say simpáticas. simpatiquísimas. Unas chicas muy simpatiquísimas.